Ah, hello. How does it do that? Uh, Hi. Everything might look slightly different. That's because everything is currently slightly different. I was late, I admit. But the reason I was late is, yeah, I know. I'm trying to fix that. So what's currently is this is slightly a oh wait actually hold on. Cool. There. That will explain that. Yeah, it's like super clear. I'm just fixing the audio now. I'm gonna see if I can't hide that from you while I do it.
Oh, that's why the audio was bad. Is it better now? Is it better now? I think it's better now. I can at least hear better. Your screen chat still doesn't work? Yes. Awesome. Okay, I know what happened there. Your screen chat still doesn't work? Doesn't work as a stretch. Hold on. How do I do that here? Oh, here, let me just add the game in, actually. Because you can't see it yet. If it worked, not gonna make a new overlay. Yeah, so it should work. It's just not currently on the thing. And the reason for that is... Oops. Game capture, right? Thank you. Fool's Theory is a team of people with diverse beliefs and yada yada yada. Oh, that did happen. Yeah. Anyway, as you can see from the stream title, which I definitely put up the first time, I got a new PC! And I'm field testing everything now. And I was late to coming back, or late to starting. So I was late to starting because I got here at 4:30. And then I spent the last hour putting everything together. So, yeah, that's going to be something that's been happening. I'm kind of already happy with how everything feels. I'm using OBS, not Streamlabs. Think you're slick renaming the stream? I don't know what you're talking about. History will not remember it that way. Anyway, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the next installment in the Thaumaturge, where instead of finding Salutors in Poland, I exorcise the newborn tech demons that have not yet had a chance to fully form. Everything kind of, it feels really good. I'm really happy with how everything feels. Saw what you did, but I won't tell. What is that? That's goofy. As far as the chat thing, that's definitely something that I should just be able to add, because it's just not in right now. Because this is completely, I built it all from the ground up again. You'll actually notice I think I'm using the wrong background, because the one that you sent me, which has the animated stars, is on my laptop, which I haven't had a time to change everything over. Oh my gosh, it's so like, it's so nice just being able to move. Oh, it's wonderful. I can resend it to you later. I do still have it. Literally what this was like, okay, instead of, because I was late and I meant to set it up before the stream, so instead of doing that, I'll just replug my laptop in. Oh, but wait, my HDMI cable is now in a slightly more convenient place, and instead of doing the slightly inconvenient thing to just move that, I will do the wildly more inconvenient thing of setting up the entire PC so I just don't have to worry about it in the future. So that's what I did. Yeah, that's what I did. That's kind of the end of that entire story. And I'm already kind of ecstatic. It's already kind of wonderful. But I have plans to make you a better one. I have a document that is labeled... What is it labeled? I think it's just labeled reference sheet. or maybe commission document. Hold on, what is it labeled? Let me find out. This isn't auto capturing anything, right? Cool. I need to see if I can find it. I envy you. My computer kept crashing last night, so now I'm saving for a Steam Deck. Yeah, so, while I'm hunting this down, I can just tell the story of this. This has kind of been like a year, not even just a year, longer than a year. I've been thinking about doing this for a very long time. Yes, it's Commission Doc, because it, auto-corrected. Cool, I'll talk about that in a second, but yeah. So the whole me and getting a new computer has been like a year in the making, because my laptop is awesome at doing any one single task, but once it starts to multitask, then it starts to struggle a bit. You've all been kind of party to a lot of those issues that have kind of been cropping up, and I think it was the first stream of Thaumaturge I realized, okay, it's just time. I have some money that I have saved, so let's just see what I can get for as cheap as possible. Just send it my way and I'll see what I can do. Yeah. So yeah, like that was the whole like getting a PC thing. So I spent like a week looking around at stuff. I have some very awesome friends who know a lot more about this than I do, who helped me pick things out. But yeah, I'm so excited about what this is gonna let me do, and it's already like awesome. It's already cool. Oh my gosh. Like, I can already see just like an absolute upgrade. How does it look for y'all? Oh, it looks like a real game. Envy, but I'm happy for you. Yeah. I'm very lucky. I just like have I just have I was about to say I just have money to use. No. As a student, a lot of money kind of floats around you that you can use at great cost to your soul. So this was just like, they're like, hey, you know that student loan we gave you? Part of the stuff you can use it for is, you know, like if you need a computer for school. And I was like, wait a minute. I need a computer for school. Because I do. I actually, this is like there's an entire backstory with stuff like, I hate Premiere now. Yeah, entire thing. And I was like, okay, just, I guess I'll finally do the thing. I'm so happy for you. I know, I'm like, it's always hard for me to be in like this kind of, I don't know. I'm very excited. And I don't even know. I don't even know what the next thing I was going to say. I'm just very excited. So I appreciate it. Everything looks good though? Yeah. It all looks good. It all sounds good. So let's see what happens if I start pushing buttons. It's a very noticeable difference. Yeah, I've been aware that it doesn't look great, but you know, denial is a powerful tool. Oh, you know what I need? Here, I need to have a... Oh, right. Yeah, I would never say that I am particularly anything, but it is not lost on me that my current position... saying my current position in society feels so stupid, but it's not lost on me that, like, hey, I had the ability to do that, and it's not for nothing. I just have the ability to do that, and that's something that I try to be aware of, try to be thankful for, especially when it comes to things like this. If you're saying anything, I cannot see you yet, but it's coming up. Be able to see it in a second. But yeah, getting this was like a whole thing. So I'm like, man, I've just spent a not insignificant amount of money. I'm like a real content creator now, huh? Yeah, I don't know if you could hear my roommate cheering in the background. Cool. Yeah, if only I could read. You and me both, bud. Oh, it looks so much better. It's so cool. I don't even remember where I'm going. Oh, I have to talk to the grave digger? I thought I already did that. That's weird. Steam Deck is cheaper than a computer, so it's my option right now, adding to with waiting for Black Friday. I will say, I do not remember how much the Steam Deck is right now. But I got this computer for really cheap.
Sweet Jesus, don't scare
Like,
me.
if you,
I'm just here to see if the dead are lined up.
hush. If you wanted, I could, like, call or something with you for a bit and just, like, show you the one that I got and point around at things. Because, like, the computer that I have is worth more than I spent on it. So, like, if you want it, we could try to, like, shop around and get you, like, a thing. Link me to the one you have? Yeah, I'm actually going to do that now. Instead of my fiduciary duty to my shareholders, I'm just going to... Hold on. But yeah, something that I found... Well, I didn't find this out when I was shopping for computers. I found this out a long time ago because I'm... what's the term for someone who doesn't like to spend money when he needs to buy something? I guess cheap? I don't even know. I'm cheap when it comes to stuff that I'm planning to use on myself. So I was like, man, I'm not paying full price for any of that because I can't afford that. I have bills to pay, despite how it may seem. Wow, this is less than I thought. Plus tax. Anyway, yeah. So I'm going to send you the exact thing that I purchased, and it's going to kind of blow your mind. But yeah, never assume that something is out of your price range until you've scraped through every second-hand, every corner of wherever. Because, like, there's a base amount that you should pay for certain things that are very nice, because it just kind of ensures you're not getting ripped off. But you can sometimes find really cool things. Posture check. Oh, yeah, I should do that. Also, hi, Mello. Long time no see. Welcome to the new future. Can I resume? Cool. But yeah, Usagi, I just sent you the one that I got. And it's going to kind of... Yeah, Steam Deck is cheaper. But if you just saved it for a little longer, you could get that. I think... how much is a Steam Deck right now? I actually don't remember. I might be thinking the Steam Deck is more expensive. Yeah, my brain might be stuck. But yeah, and also, like, if you wanted, I could, like, definitely help you look at things. If you wanted to do that, Usagi. I'm very, very, like, willing to pay the kindness that was paid me forward.
First of all, the WAS won't
Mel, I'm
mess
doing pretty
around
good.
here anymore.
I'm very
Did you
ecstatic.
send them to hell where they belong?
I guess yes.
They ask for it.
Right. Better not mess with magicians, huh? They
Poor
won't be
Shandor.
running rampant
I-
here anymore. But now
Yeah,
that it's all
I understand
over,
that.
would you be so kind as to make a donation? For the cemetery, of course. And
What's
to
he
make
asking
sure
for?
important notices reach you as quickly in the future.
Oh, he's asking for a tip. Yeah. Hold on.
I'll be gracious. Please write a letter to my sister. She'll send you a check.
Wow.
Thank you for looking kindly on an honest man. If you do expire someday, I'll get you the most exquisite hearse. God bless Mr. Shulsky.
Wow. Oop. My bad. I don't even remember what I was gonna say. Steam Deck is like 400. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's around what I thought it was. I'm trying to remember what I was going to say, because it's like, and it might just be not worth talking about here. Something about like the concept of a little long. I don't even know. We can definitely talk about it later off stream when my thoughts are slightly more collected. If you want to, I'm not gonna be like, oh, blah 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 blah. That's at least 300 too much. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a whole console, but it's expensive. It's expensive. I have points to spend. How does this work? Right. There are at least 8 Salutors in the game, I guess. So something that I was thinking about, which I think is I think I'm right. I kind of wish that you... Because it looks like you have to get Salutars to... Hold on. Looks like you have to get Salutars to progress the lines, which isn't in and of itself a bad thing. But I was thinking about, like, hey, so when I was getting Velis, I specifically had to piss someone else off to get Velis. And I wish there was an alternative to that, so that you could still progress them, or like maybe get different Salutars. Because it kind of felt, after the fact, looking back, like I didn't really have a choice in getting Velis. Because if I didn't get Velis, then like, you know, I just don't get to level up anymore. I guess you could focus. I don't know. It just felt like very limiting, maybe. Oh, let's go to the Loan Shark. What's this one? Yeah, I think we're just going to continue the main. Let's just go with the main quest. Loan Sharks. We all love Loan Sharks, don't we? I have one of those. We're not gonna... That's probably not something. Hey friend, this afternoon in the Vienna passageway, ask this Yeki... I can't read that. But the rumors of Professor Z. Just don't forget to start with the magic words, cheers.
Nothing can be kept secret from me.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Anyway, let's go find out more about how the father died. You just noticed something. What'd you just notice? Aside from the fact that I think it's like, what, 2 a.m. where you are? Ooh. Glasses with bent frame and broken lens. Before his last breath left him, Father's gaze wandered, searching for the source of his end. He did not close his eyes. He passed away with his eyes wide open, hurling thunderbolts from his eyes toward his nemesis. Anger clung to the crooked frame. Not grief, sadness, or fear, all so natural in a moment of danger. Anger. At the fact that death came too soon. It announced itself, but did not ask about any unfinished business. Interesting. More like 11 p.m.? Oh! That time difference gets away from me. It's been almost 11 years since I first saw your... Not 11, 4. Wow. Also, yeah. I was getting oddly nostalgic about that a couple days ago. Was it a couple days? I don't even remember. It might have been yesterday. All of these thoughts might have happened yesterday. One moment. Wild fury radiated from here, nestled in the body. This blow to the pillar collapsed the entire building. A punch born of a powerful fist carrying colossal amounts of strength. Chaos. Only chaos can be felt here. Devoid of any composed thought, intention, what breaks through the surface of this disorder is destruction, as if designed in the guts of what wrought it. Don't say I was a kid back then. Don't say that. You're making me feel old. I'm 22. That's not... No. Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. Thank you for the lurk, Usagi. A worn-out leather shoe, dirty from dust. The owner of the shoe was a haughty soul who feared nothing, for whom death was an intruder destroying the order of the universe. He had his feet firmly on the ground, and even when death stared him in the eye, he did not give in to the instinct to flee. Yes, this shoe belonged to my father. You want to feel old for real? Sure, I guess. How old are you about to make me feel? What is left here completes his image as a tenacious man with a hard heart. Interestingly, he expected death, although it came sooner than he expected, which clearly upset him. and the death that came for him was a strong, uncompromising fury.
Am I a magician or what?
I have to talk to Upir, but Upir never speaks.
Death did not catch my father by surprise. It seems as if he had been expecting it, just not at that moment. He was practically annoyed about it. There was something he had wanted to finish. And this building, it couldn't have just fallen down like that, right as he was going by. Maybe he was on his way to a tryst with Svetlana.
Hey, Suski.
What?
Oops.
Chicken butt.
The heck? Chicken butt? That's so stupid. Remember 18 that told you when we met? You don't gotta.
We took his book.
Also, what's going on here?
All right, let's wake the asshole up.
What's going on here?
Wakey, wakey.
What's...
Well,
We all
come
hate
on,
autocorrect.
Sleeping Beauty. I haven't got all day. Now, let me get a good look at you.
Who's this guy?
You look rough, fancy boy. This isn't what I was expecting.
What's the meaning of this? Who are you?
A shooting star, am I? For a moment, flickering, granting hope, holding fearful humanity briefly by the throat, before suddenly vanishing.
Hold on. About it.
Someday, this poetry will be the end of me. Long time no see, Shursky.
He is the boogeyman.
What kind of a sick idea is this? Kidnapping me?
It's a joke! You don't find it funny?
No.
You clubbed me on the
What
side
does
of
it
the head.
feel like to have your life depend on me?
Enough of this. It's not funny. And it's not scary.
The fucking Shurskys. Always looking down your noses. It's because of you my pop died the way he did. And it's because of you I ended up on the street.
Oh, is he the son of
Fuck,
the...
Victor. We pulled
loan
the trigger
shark?
together. There'd be nothing to talk about if you hadn't nicked Pop's pistol. So how come Pop and I were the ones to pay the price, huh?
I never... There's so much backstory. Victor's the worst.
I remember it a little differently.
Oh, now that makes me curious. Does it just so happen that in your version, you're innocent?
No, I'm not. And you're not either. But it's my father's fault most of all.
What a convenient answer. He's not going to defend himself now, is he?
I don't have any intention of changing your mind. We were dumb kids. I can't change the past.
Yeah. Full of foreboding, he desired to push away his memories.
You did? Where's that rat?
What the fuck?
Boss, it's the Cossacks again.
Come here, coward.
Looks like you've got a chance for redemption.
Huh?
Let's show these dickheads you don't mess with the shivs.
You named your gang the Shivs? Maybe it means
I'll take
something
a
else
look
in
around.
Polish. Duck in manure. Knock one of his teeth if he doesn't apologize in writing. Break one finger for every 10 rubles owned. This one's repaid. There's a lot that I am really trying to figure out. And this is just about the day. Oop. This is just about the day.
You guys again. You shitheads better have a good excuse, because I was right in the middle of an incredibly important meeting.
It was fate that decided. We flipped a coin, and it turns out that today we're practicing our boxing on you.
Ooh.
I know you. You're... I can't remember now.
Fucked
think that's the
up,
mind one.
But today, you'll regret it. Today I've got the Demon Master on my side. Show these cretins, Victor.
The Demon Master. That's a fun title. Yep. Let's get it done. Oh, you've got nothing going on, huh? Bullet. Oh, it's Blade. You can't take status effects, and you heal. We'll knock you unconscious. I want you to drain him. Then I want Victor. Yeah. Go ahead and reduce this chump's focus. Right. Breakdown's not a negative status effect. Breakdown is just a thing. Well, that was rude. Anyway, you get a concussion, and you get oop here. Hey yo! There he goes. How rude. When are you doing anything? What's this one? Penance? Yep. There we go. Gonna let the other guy get a chance to be helpful. I mean, yeah, you're just gonna get punched. Right to the schnoz. Take him down. Take him down. I've forgotten your name. I mean, you're just going down. I'm gonna do that, and then you can become fuel to continue my bloody crusade. Oh shoot, they got to... that hurt. Ugh, excuse me. Yeah, I guess it's just not worth attacking you, huh? Rude. Rip him apart. And the good old 1, 2. You're kind of dangerous, I'm not gonna lie. Also, are we just faster than everyone else? Like, why has he thrown one punch this entire fight? not being a very good help. Like, come on! Do anything! Ooh. You lived through... Oh, you're right, you're reducing by 80. But unfortunately, he can't reduce death.
You never let me down. This is the best way to start an evening at Niedzic's bar.
If we're to have fun, let's do it right. A round for everyone.
Oh, what? This was just... They were like, well, today, we're gonna punch you. Is that just a thing?
Old friendships never die, right? Here, Polish, pure, the mother of all libations. Enjoy it! Who knows what piss you've been drinking abroad?
I can't tell
are
if
we
they're
quits? I helped you out. Now, can we forget all that ancient history?
About you
Don't be so
killing his
slivey.
dad?
We're
Can I
not
see if you can
squared
get my
up
sleep schedule tells me to
yet.
go to sleep? Yeah. Have a good night, Mela.
That burns nicely.
My knuckles are itching. Let's go somewhere and pick a fight.
Good riddance. Well, what do you say, Victor?
It seems to me there's work for me to do at your bar.
No shit. I'll give you a hand.
Not like that. Thaumaturgical work. It seems to me there's a saluter here.
What the
Who?
fuck? Who brought a demon into my joint? I'll give him... Although, hang on now. A demon is a good publicity.
I don't know if
Hey,
that's how you should think about
everybody!
that.
From this day forth, the London bar will be known as the Demon's Den. Go and tell everybody that here is the only place you can do shots in the devil's company.
Really?
Listen, you keep on thinking about how you can develop your business, and I'm going to take a look around and come right back.
Go. I'm going to wet my whistle and see how you do your hocus pocus. If you need something, I'm here, and I'll give you a hand.
I cannot. I have no idea what their relationship is. A hole in the wall with a bullet. My first experience is always to find... My first expectation is always to find fear, doubt, or anger behind a bullet. After all, who shoots just like that, treating it as some sort of game? Exactly the kind of person who fired this bullet. Lighthearted, seeing the weapon only as a tool of enjoyment. Interesting. Ah. A sturdy hunting knife. His name is Abauzzi. Engraved with the initials AN. Carries the memory of poetry being recited in different situations, whether while picking dirt from under one's nails or mutilating someone's face. The blood-stained blade must be a good source of inspiration. From the wooden inlaid handle protrudes a long, sharp pommel that has tasted blood and stripped people of small body parts more than once. The knife is a bloodthirsty beast that demands to be fed. Well, that wasn't horrifying at all. A broken window with planks where the glass used to be. Fragments of human tissue can still be found nearby. Some man flew through this window, leaving behind the memory of his bleeding body. Someone grabbed him by the tails and pushed him without much force or precision, rather spurred by adrenaline. Someone got kicked through this window. Oh. It's a knife board? Yeah, with traces of knife throwing. Drops of blood seeped deep into the wood, preserving the memory of a severed human ear. The hand that threw the knife had a clear target, an ear cut off in a frenzy, with a smile by a mind deaf to any afterthought. Individual splinters still remember the cold steel of the blade, which was guided by a heart marked by competitiveness. It had no precision, only stupidity fueled by the desire to win.
Yes, sir.
An ordinary dirty rag soaked with blood. The cloth is stained with fresh blood, the ultimate blood, that which flows from a fatal wound. Carelessly put away, it is the last reminder of a recent brawl with a tragic ending. There's a lot going on in here. The London Bar couldn't belong to anyone else, as it perfectly represents Aboutsy's nature. The parties here often get out of control and end badly, or even tragically for those involved. This place smells of blood, stupidity, and foolhardiness, all soaked in alcohol.
Vodka, revelry, extreme opinions, violence. That giant bird must enjoy it, and I'm sure it also stirs up the chaos.
Victor, time for penalty drinks.
Penalty?
Feathers, a beak, those eyes. Who are you? I can't focus.
Don't make me come over there!
Do I know someone with mood swings, a tendency for bravado, and a weakness for booze?
Hello, Aboutsy.
Have you nosed around my humble little hole in the wall? What's the word?
I've had a look around and something's caught my attention. I think they might have something to do with the Saluter.
Well then, shoot!
Broken
Who
window.
smashed your window?
How long it's been? 2 days, I think. This one Russian bigwig was really fucking irritating me, so I politely asked him to leave. What else can I help you with? Tell me. I'm at your service.
He scares me.
Did anybody die from this bullet that got stuck in the post?
Bullets fly every which way here. That's the atmosphere. Was someone killed? Probably, but that's not very unusual. Look how helpful I am. Keep going.
I'd be shocked if it wasn't you.
A bucket of dirty water and a blood-soaked rag. Whose blood is this?
As if I remember everybody who's bled on the floor here. Every day we've got to clean up after somebody. Is that everything, or have you found anything else?
That's everything.
You like to go wild here, huh? Are you often the one who gets the whole crazy ball rolling?
You know, I used to have a puppy. This little fluff ball was hanging out under the bar. I have a heart, Victor. I have a big heart. Not like those morons over there. To Cossacks, a game without a corpse is no game at all. For me, knocking out teeth, breaking hands, I'll take it. A stiff spoils the mood a bit. That's my opinion.
It's a good opinion to have. Let's talk about
What
the puppy.
happened to the puppy?
He was called Romeo. He fell in love. One day he packed his bags and ran off with that bitch. I'm sure he started a family. He's raising his puppies and reminiscing.
Dang.
Yeah. My brave little guy. But what were we talking about?
You get a lot of stiffs here then?
Where my corpse here lieth down. Something looketh around. What do you call a lot? 3 a month on average, I'd say. Danis, that Cossack with a dick where his head should be, pulled out his revolver one day and wanted to play Russian roulette. Only with his revolver. But fuck it. I'm not handing my head over so easily to a butcher like that. Well, then I'll ask you, is he an idiot or what?
I have to gather my thoughts.
Go ahead. I have to gather myself a little too.
Yeah, probably. You should do that.
Lelek. What the hell did you say, Victor? You're out of your goddamn mind.
The Saluter's name's Lelek. Well, yes, the beak, the feathers, the trill. He loves the smell of death and he enjoys risk and foolishness, which he also fuels.
So let's go get Lelek.
Yeah, come on. Where about it is, Lelek could be as well. Maybe his flaw is speaking for him.
Whoever's with us is with us, and whoever's against us, fuck 'em. Come on. I'll show you places even the philosophers never dreamed of. Maybe your demon will be drinking vodka somewhere there too.
Wouldn't that be a sight?
Take a deep breath.
Man, I need to
That's
sleep.
the smell of Warsaw nightlife. Smell it, Victor. Relish it.
A bouquet of sweat, shit, and puke. And piss, thanks.
But it's Warsaw. Come on, you'll see the true face of Abauricy Niedzic. And maybe you'll even find what you're looking for here.
Elysium. Familiar trace of a reckless man. The hand that used the bottle as a weapon was driven by deliberate malice and the desire to have fun. There's no aggression here, or desire to cause harm, just unadulterated stupidity. One hair, another, fresh blood covers them. This bottle hit someone's head. First, it was emptied in the blink of an eye, and as soon as the opportunity arose, it was smashed on someone as an exquisite joke. Yeah, you shouldn't do that. Don't try to break a bottle over someone's head. They are actually surprisingly difficult to break. I do not say that because I know. I say that because I learned. I have not been hit, nor have I hit someone with a bottle. But, I think this was in a forensic class I was taking. But, yeah, no. Don't do it. Not worth the risk. Inside it states that it's the property of Abauricy Niedzic. This notebook is a vessel into which inspiration is poured. Kept close to the heart, serving as its expression. The nib has pierced the paper in some places. So much excitation was in the poet's hand. A record of the pure passion that fills the owner. The pages of the notebook are inscribed from top to bottom. Some have been torn out, while others bear the marks of many erasures. Words, words, words. Including extremely flowery metaphors revealing the poet's sensitive soul. Interesting. Dried bloodstain in the wood that forms a pattern. What initially appears to be just a bloodstain is in fact a poem. One only has to peer deeper into what remains of it for one's attention to be drawn to the individual, smudged words from which it is no longer possible to extract any meaning. The mask of a ruthless gangster conceals a truly sensitive soul. Torn between conflicting feelings, he balances on a thin line between beauty and ugliness, tenderness and violence. Confronting him with this inner chaos might reveal his flaw. Oh, is there more? Oh, there he is.
Welcome to my world.
Meaning what? That they've got a guy tied up in the back here too, and they're about to threaten to drown him in the Vistula?
I see the positive mood of the neighborhood has infected you. Wonderful. But you guessed wrong, friend. Here, well, magic happens here. Thought is transformed into word to penetrate the material and infuse the universe with tenderness. All right, let's drink, shall we?
A double barrel each, please.
People come here to tickle their
Forgot
palates
that they
with
do that.
exquisite libations. Let's do a milk of 83.
This man walked into this fancy bar with his blood-stained
You're
collar.
not messing around.
After years of begging and eating scraps off aristocratic tables, I'm not messing around.
You come here to get some fresh air away from the underworld?
I come here so I don't forget who I am. A poet.
You've always had a silver tongue.
Don't I know it? Add to that a despicable past, and you've got all the ingredients for a poet.
Now why are we sitting here instead of at your bar?
My lads, bless them, set me up a poetry reading once, but they're simple folk. They don't understand this. Tourism. They laughed
Just goes,
when
my
they should have
friends are
cried.
not smart enough
Cried
for poetry.
when their hearts should have flooded with anger. I don't hold it against them. My bar trades on its reputation as a dive. That's how you make the most money.
So what's actually been going on with you over the last 15 years?
My father ended up behind bars, and as for me, the streets took me in, taught me life. I roamed around, got odd jobs, and when I was hard up, I went begging. I've got a tough skin on me, Victor, but the embers of poetry still smolder in my heart. Well, in time, I gained a new family. My Shivs.
Shivs?
What is your plan? Would you rather the name Nyejit make people talk about the king of the underworld, or a great poet?
The poetic king of the underworld. Anyway, they already say that. The Shivs think of me as a bard, and the competition says so too. And since I've got them all by short hairs, they respect me, even though they can't string two proper sentences together.
Well, that's
I've got
fun.
a gift, Victor.
He's
I
a
can't
poetic
complain
bandit
about
king.
a lack of talent.
We were supposed to go to high school together, maybe to university after that. Everything would have gone differently, if only.
We did the world a favor by fucking over that loan shark. One way or the other, Pop's debts would have landed me on the streets. If I hadn't told you about it, you wouldn't have hit on your brilliant idea. I'll sort him out with my salader, you kept saying. You were too unskilled at that magic business of yours, eh?
My Uper had only just come to me. I didn't know anything about being a thaumaturge.
Yeah, and I'm sure you wanted to impress your daddy.
Probably.
I trusted my father to help us, but he only told me not to interfere. He swore he'd sort it out.
All right, there's no need to waste your damn breath. He's gone, and we're here.
Raise the subject of Lelek.
Listen, I'm going to be honest with you. I think Lelek is attached
I
to you.
disagree.
A demon following me around? Bullshit.
There are a lot of indications. Your personality, the things you do, and stuff like that.
Ugh, excuse me.
I'd rather not have anyone sharing my head with me. Can you do something about it?
I see it like this. You've always had some seed of madness inside you, but I don't think you've ever been so fucked up.
Beg pardon?
Oh no.
I found your poem. Did you write it in your own blood or that of one of your victims?
Victims? The hell are you talking about? Of course it was mine. I sliced my veins open for art. That's how committed I am.
More like desperate. No true poet needs to resort to gimmicks. He just needs ink, and the world will hear him.
Shit. One more word, and I'll forget about our friendship.
Also, yeah, that's
There's
just so
nothing to forget.
like-
Our friendship is just a figment of
Victor.
your sick imagination.
Victor.
Stab me in the heart. It'll hurt less.
Dude.
I know now that you're not the one Lelek is following.
You see? Even the devil can't touch me. He's come knocking a few times, but we've never managed to strike a deal.
And you'd surely be the perfect candidate for him. But only seemingly. So what? Should we continue?
You're not gonna
our search?
apologize? You're not gonna give me another opportunity?
Oh, Victor, lad. How that we tickles me. Come on. Of course we're continuing. We have to find that little brat of yours.
That's... But... Say sorry! He may be older, but he's certainly not more mature. The Chamberlain of Chaos, the Minister of Warsaw's Vagary, and the Messenger of Curosis of the Liver. With every sip of vodka, our passion grows and the city becomes much more colorful. And it belongs to us. Interesting. I feel like I've seen one of these earlier. I've just forgotten. Aesthetic glass spilling out a knife. That's interesting. Very artistic. Anyway, we know who it's attached to. So what's this? Cossack's hat, yep. Labeled with the name Pasha. This is no ordinary hat. It is a vessel for memories of true friendship and a comfort zone in which you can be yourself. Now soiled, used to frantically staunch blood that gushed from a wound born of thoughtlessness. So that's Petya, not Petya. That's, Abaritsi. Someone has attempted to climb it. Because of course. Why wouldn't you try to climb a telephone pole? I can think of no reason that that is not a perfectly sound idea. Why are you moving? Oh wait, are these the other two?
What? You give up, you piece of shit?
Do you see what I see?
I see two morons wrestling with a lamppost. How you fellas doing? Who's winning?
It's a colossus, looking down its nose. Arrogant piece of... I swear it called us sons of bitches.
Well, that would piss anyone off.
The Sarlator's presence is so strong here it wouldn't take much to lose one's head. Some people stop distinguishing reality from imagination and see danger even in inanimate objects. Jeez. Lanterns seem to be extremely dangerous enemies. Lelek's influence seems to be spreading across the district, pushing people to engage in stupidity and recklessness. This, coupled with alcohol, causes them to do even more stupid and dangerous things, leaving plenty of blood in their wake. In order to find the person with a flaw, I must visit other establishments in the area.
As I look at it and then at you, I've got to admit, the lamppost is right.
That what?
That you're a pair of sons of bitches. That's what.
You're taking the enemy's side? Suit yourself. We're not giving in.
Excuse me. Mortal Kombat. Let's see if I can't upgrade anything. Oop. Increases taken. It's a thing to cast on a target. I don't know how to cast any of these non-core 4 spells. Oh, this also upgrades my health points. Please. Sure. I like having more health. Yep, 44. You can't gain. Yeah, alright, you're the same people from last time. I'm just gonna punch this guy to death first. He has a gun. Brought a gun to a fist fight. Cassiopeia. Drain his mind. It's kind of busted how I can go twice before they go once. I don't know how that works, to be completely honest. Give him the old 1-2 special. Oh. Never mind. Concussion in this situation is just a really heavy bullet. Punched me in the face. Come here, you. Come here, boy. So much yawning. Yeah, he's got that. Gut, and then reach for the sky. The combat animations are very fun. Like, watching them throwing punches and stuff is just
Well,
enjoyable.
now, this is a productive night. The more brawling, the better.
Please visit us again.
I
Keep an eye out
cannot
for Manus. He was
understand
injured
that
in the fight with the
particular
Colossus and got lost.
mindset.
Think.
Maybe the Ataman ended up at the Lockstock.
Where? The Lock, Stock, and Barrel. This Ruski bar up the stairs here. Competition.
The night's still young. There's excitement ahead.
Let's follow them. Since I haven't yet found Lelik, that could be just where he is.
Oh yeah, it's this literal exact place.
Private party tonight, no riffraff.
Cheers, Ivan, my friend.
Mr. Niedzits, well, I've got clear instructions.
Don't be silly. It's a beautiful night out. Rare when we see stars over Warsaw. But now look. 1, 2. If you count them all, you'll know the extent of my gratitude.
Well, all right, go on in. I'm fond of you, Mr. Niedzits. I'm just doing my job.
You see? That's respect.
I wish I could. Actually, no. I don't wish I could smooth talk my way into a closed bar. I have no need for that.
This is what they call a private party?
There you are. Spooky looking solitaire.
What is this, a wake? Good thing we showed up. Double barrel for me. Actually, make that 2.
I had a terrible thought. Balalaika. A worn-out instrument that Cossacks take on their travels. What is a Cossack? The strings that have absorbed the memory of the melodies played on the balalaika. And a 1, the heaviness of the string plucking fingers reflects the melody's wistfulness, and the 2, the impish lightness expresses raunchy humor, and so it goes. The instrument is full of sad and forlorn thoughts, the way they wander across the strings regardless of the melodies they play. Whether the song is cheerful or sorrowful, the instrument's memory doesn't lie. The musician sees the world in shades of black. Aw. It's actually like really unfortunate. No. A well cared for pistol with an ornate grip. Steel that's cold to the touch burns on the inside with a mixture of hope and fear. Hope that the cold of metal pressed against one's temple will bring solace. Fear, though the heart will stop beating, the soul will continue to suffer. The barrel pressed against his temple, the finger on the trigger, and chaos in his heart. To shoot or not to shoot. So little is needed for the bullet to pierce the skull, but his time hasn't come yet. Where am I looking? Here it is. I hope you're well. It is difficult for me to write this letter, but I want to open my heart to you and not hide the truth. I have long sensed that your affection for me has faded. You no longer write as often as you used to, and I haven't seen you for almost a year. I don't want to remain in uncertainty for any longer, so I am forced to break off our engagement. Be well and think about me from time to time, but don't write to me anymore. Olga. P.S. I am dictating these words to Father Olkin. He wishes to convey that you are no longer welcome in the village, but you could at least visit your mother. What happened? What? The page knows the kaleidoscope of emotions flooding Danis's heart when he first read the words written there. Unbridled anger came first, eventually giving way to bitterness. Finally, suffering took hold, crowning the process of heartbreak. What's this?
Secrets. Not on my watch.
Shaska, or Shashka, an ornate Cossack saber that belonged to Pasha. The steel shines, and the handle is polished to a mirror sheen. People are not afforded as much love and care as the Shashka, which is cared for so painstakingly. There is something else here. A ritual in honor of the deceased, repeated reverently. It's a kiss laid just above the former owner's engraving after each polishing. Unpredictable, reckless Donis, whose heart is filled with incomprehensible anger, hides his suffering, grief, and longing. Torn by conflicting emotions, he sows chaos and falls into extremes. His behavior stems from his broken heart, which has become his curse. It is he that Lelek has taken a fancy to. It is his flaw that I need to identify.
Danis doesn't think about what he's doing, and he doesn't care about the consequences, as if it's all in the name of fun. He couldn't cope with his broken heart, so he started tumbling further and further into the depths of chaos. I think Danis took the breakup with his fiancée really hard.
Oh, really?
Losing in love is driving him to irrational behavior.
Losing in love?
Trying to figure out his
Taking it
flaw and
hard?
catch Lelek.
His fiancée broke up with him and he's
I
upset
wonder
about it?
if he'll play Russian roulette with me.
Victor, you're insane. Where is he? Oh.
Come on, don't make me beg. I'll fix up your head for no extra fee.
I'm in no hurry to go upstairs. I feel like a game. You up for one?
Me? Forget it. I have gorgeous hands. Everyone says so. You're not gonna carve them up with that shank.
What? You eavesdropping, magician?
Lock, stock, and barrel, or the London bar?
The Demon's Den!
Taking a fucking survey? Are you spying for Nijits?
Sheer curiosity. I work for nobody. I'm the one in charge of...
Devils, I know. Get out of here. I can't stand the sight of you.
Dang.
You're sitting there so quietly. How about a little game? You play Russian roulette here, lads? Or are you too soft?
Ha! Think you're harder than me?
Ah.
Russian roulette for breakfast. Let's play.
Did someone say Russian roulette?
Show us what a tough guy you are, pretty boy.
6 chambers, 1 bullet. Ready to start?
Terrifying.
Wait, Victor. Let's play with mine.
Okay.
Yours will do too.
It will be more interesting that way.
Does this remind you of anything?
I hate this game is terrifying. I hate the concept of this game. I hate that I think there are real people who have played this.
My turn. It was nice knowing you guys. And you, Victor. If fate so ordains, we'll speak in hell. Well, 4 more.
4? I hate everything about this.
We're starting round 2.
You like
What's
that
going on?
feeling of blood rushing through your veins? Makes you feel alive, right?
Shut your trap.
Please tell me this gun is empty.
What? You shit in your pants? Gods of Chaos, watch over me. That's the end. We know what's waiting in the cylinder.
You brave enough to cross even that final boundary?
Enough, gentlemen. We were kidding around. Danis, there's nothing in there. I didn't load it.
You're lying, Niedzits. You're all lying. You think I'm scared of death? The sight of me makes the Grim Reaper quake in his boots.
Yeah, no, he's fully insane.
Well, go ahead. Watch carefully.
There it is. Recklessness, I guess?
Is that lovely song for me? Don't stop. I'm enjoying listening.
Yeah. Alright, let's not lose this time. Then I'm gonna go take a nap. Probably best to start with him. Bless you. You. Oof, this is gonna hurt. I should definitely start using the other Salutars that I've gathered, specifically because that's their entire purpose. To be used. At the end of every round, it looks like he's doing a thing. Anyway, you get concussed. I'm left. I'm left. I'm right. I'm left. Oh, is he just draining my focus? That's dangerous. Yes. Feel as my touch caresses your mind and draws you to sleep. This is kind of an easy fight. I don't know why I feel like that. You do it. Oh, it won't really matter. Eh. Easy damage. Now he'll still be in breakdown, right? Or just taking damage reinforce his focus. Wonderful. Anyway. Oof. It's just such a satisfying striking animation. Oh no, speaking of animations. Quickly, we must hide her away. Oh, her dress has fixed itself, which is nice. Ooh, I've broken the focus of over 25 enemies. Neat. Oh yeah, she's going down. You can, I guess, attack this guy. I don't know. It's hard to decide what to do with you because you're always slow. Oh, would Victor have loaded the gun? That's a terrifying thought. Comes in, hits me with his club. You do that, and then we'll crack Vukovac out of the cage. We'll let him do something. I love the creature designs. The creature designs are always on point. Oh, so he's just gonna keep stacking things onto me until those kill me, huh? Yeah, I'm just gonna punch you in the nose. I do not have the desire. Oh, that's actually kind of terrifying. Holy shoot! I forgot how horrifying it is watching Vukovac do anything. You've acquired a flaw. Recklessness.
Enough of losing. Rasputin will tame you.
You rely on him a lot.
Bullets have no effect on me. The end will never come.
What are you talking about, Dennis? Let's get to drinking. The night's still young.
Poor guy.
You don't understand. None of you. Leave me alone.
Get your ass out of here, wizard. Follow Nejits to his joint.
To the demon's den, you semi-literate swine.
Dang.
Shut it, Selim. Or I'll find a loaded piece and shoot you dead. Give me a second. To get my thoughts together. I have to.
Consequences.
Let yourself feel the pain that's consuming you. You need it.
Pasha, I'm sorry. I haven't mourned you.
Dennis, pull yourself together. Come on.
No, Selim, I have to. You too as well. Forgive me. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Don't say anything. No words are necessary.
Seems to me we should drink a toast to the dead.
Did someone die?
Dennis, we are your brothers forever, till the day we die.
Come on, let's leave these scoundrels alone. We've got stuff to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
What a poetic experience. I can feel it in my bones, as if I were part of something grand, you know?
You carry an unloaded revolver?
Anybody can pull a trigger. I use it to smash heads. And balls. But tell me,
Just had
did
to
you
add
catch
that
the
one in.
little sprat?
Yeah, I did. But it wasn't easy. It still isn't.
Was it worth it?
I don't know. At least now it won't be Lelek deciding Danis's fate.
So is there a
That's
way to
always a
deal
good
with
thing.
salutars without
Anything that
capturing
lets
them?
you sleep at night, friend.
Forget sleep. Now I need hypnosis. Thanks for today, Abodice.
Oh no, hold on now. The night will end when I say so. Come here.
Go on.
What do I care? Lead the way.
Yeah, no, you
well,
do
yeah,
feel and look
I
awful.
get that. At the end of the day, what heals the body and soul better than a double vodka, eh? Pour. To us, to you, to vodka.
Oh no, he's breaking glasses.
Show her your demon, Victor.
I don't think he can do that. I think they're invisible to non-thaumaturgists.
Just not on my shoes. Victor, boy. Maybe you aren't at all such a prick as Sataniswa was.
Who's whistling?
99 bottles standing on the wall.
Where's the music? There's no music for, like, this montage. Kind of surprised. I grew up here. I ran through all these streets. Oop. Did that man dye his beard a different color than his hair?
Well, hello, Sleeping Beauty.
My head's about to explode. What the hell are we doing in front of my house?
What's going on here?
The front steps got the better of you. But Victor, to hell with that. What a night we had. Admit it.
Hello, derived
If you're looking
hair.
for fun,
It's
do it
holding up
with
pretty
midgets.
well. Is this you? Huh. Oh, I think I know who that is. Yeah, he had fun.
Well, I admit, it was quite.
Yeah, it's me. Yeah, I I read the
Right.
message and
It
I was like,
was
wait a minute.
spectacular. And we both know it.
Unrecognized name,
better get
personal
away from
information.
here.
I might have
If
to go
Ligia
on a witch
finds
hunt.
us-
Ligia! And by what fault do your eyes burn red? While your
I think this
mouth,
would be a better way to not
honey,
interrupt. You're good.
You trust overmuch in my...
Interruptions are kind of a
Virtue?
bug, not a, or a feature, not a bug at this point. But yeah,
I see
I
you
appreciate
looking
the
after our
engagement
good
boost.
name, brother.
Forgive me. It won't happen again.
It won't. I'll make sure of that.
Let
I
me
can
dump
assure
milk.
you,
Yeah,
my
just
darling
got it.
sister,
please
that
don't.
next
I can't
time
afford it.
I'll make it all the way to the door.
Can you make it home from here, or do you need a hand?
I feel kind of bad
But
for her.
Those 5 rubles, remember?
5? What the hell do I owe you that much for?
My dear friend, I can't answer that question in the company of a lady.
Warsaw whores aren't that expensive. You two got bilked.
Victor, with each word, I find your sister more and more impressive.
How much is 5 rubles?
One way or another, I wouldn't like to have you as a creditor.
I'm not gonna have her pay it off.
If I needed a loan, it was because I'm broke.
Then go fish around at home. A gold watch of Satanisław's would come in handy. He doesn't care anymore.
Satanisław? Here, from now on, you can cover your own tabs. Maybe you'll even start paying for your own telegrams. And now, pardon me, but I have things to do in life. Once you've dragged yourself home, brother, I'd like a word with you.
It would
All
be a
right,
nice feature.
don't worry about it now. We'll have a chance to meet up. Next time, you're buying.
Next time?
So you think I'm done with you? One night like this is too little for us to be squared up. I know not why others stare, lest it's at our drinking fair.
I need to see Rasputin.
Yeah, let's go talk to Rasputin. Rasputin. Taking a carriage to the cemetery, because that's where the priest who hypnotizes people lives. I will say, I haven't progressed the main mystery. I kind of investigated the death of my father, and then got clubbed by an old friend who's also a gangster. It's a wild, wild chain of events.
Yes, sir?
Please let me in. It's urgent.
You can't just turn up like this. What will I tell Sir and Madam?
Fear not, I'm here for Rasputin.
I wonder how that's
I
supposed to
can
go.
sense he's in a drawing room.
The maid also just hates my guts, which is valid. She's like, there's just this random guy who walks into the house looking homeless. What am I supposed to tell the people I work for? We just
It's
have a
good to
regular
see
person who shows up looking homeless?
I think I can already see what you need. Let's not waste time. How about that?
I'll be very grateful to you for another round of help.
Let me share something about your pace in hunting for Salutors.
Stop.
Aren't you losing yourself too much in it? Again?
Is there something you want to tell me? Do you not want to help me anymore?
Nonsense. You can always count on me. I'm just worried. Close your eyes and focus on my words. Concentrate.
Victor is a
on my
prideful
voice.
butthole. He really
Relax
should stop.
And focus within yourself. Follow my voice inside yourself.
Rasputin, lover of the
Where
Russian
is he?
I don't see him, but I can sense.
Above you.
So that's how you want to play.
That chirping of his is unbearable.
Do you hear him? Good. That means you can locate him. Point him out to me. Focus on his song and show me where he's hiding.
You got it, Victor. I believe in you.
You
He's
have
such a
him.
goofy looking. Such a goofy looking guy.
You look better. You slept a long time.
Yes, it feels that way. What year is it?
Still 1905. Yet time flows on inexorably.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen the future again?
I don't know if it's the future. It could just be some symbols I don't know how to interpret. Heavy clouds drifting over battlefields, reaping a deadly harvest, and these faceless beings walking among strangely contorted bodies, and the ship, unsinkable.
The Bismarck,
Yet
I believe.
it
That's
went
what it was
down
called.
with thousands on board. I feel as though I could have stopped it.
It actually might have been called the Dreadnought. I do not remember specifically what it was called. But yeah, he's having visions of
Did
World
you
War
watch
I.
me sleeping?
You still drool.
I think I shouldn't abuse the Nadezhinsky's hospitality any further.
That distressed woman you mentioned, Svetlana. You know, I saw her in my vision. That surly maid brought me the gossip about her that was going around town. This Svetlana is causing herself trouble.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
talking to you about Svetlana.
Maybe that's an effect of our treatments. I hope everything comes back to you.
What was this gossip, may I ask?
Nothing that would sully her in your eyes. She intrigued me. I'd like to meet her. And you know, I think she needs help.
Help? What do you want me to do?
Bring her to me. I won't keep you. Until next time.
Bring her to me. So it looks like the next main quest objective is to, go to the Imperial Hotel and get Svetlana. Svetlana. Oh dear, I just realized I know someone named Svetlana. That's funny. Ooh, train. Or tram. Oh? Thaumaturge, like, the powers are really cool. So it's like they're able to read secrets and like it's like a combination of the abilities of psychometry, a little bit of telepathy, and then, you know, the ever important and impressive bit where they are capturing these spirits, which I don't know what the specific word for is, so we're not gonna use any of the fancy names. But yeah, no, it's all very interesting. I really like the power system. It's
Shut
a little
up,
like
Snake.
OP.
Did you think we wouldn't find out?
Oh dear.
Идешь с нами.
I hope you clean up after yourselves.
Rumянцева, развернется камерник.
But I haven't done anything.
We can always come up with something. Arrest him.
Sweet mercy of muskets. That's not good. Yeah, let's snag thoughtful development. Oh, that was 1 point. I mean, I can't use 1 point anything else. Hinders the prediction of his actions. Interesting. So he is resistant to focus damage, also resistant to focus damage. Let's open with Bukovac. I want to get them all bleeding. Oh. Interesting. Anyhow. Oh, it's dependent on my max health? Interesting. Yeah, you do that. And yeah, I guess I'll also drain his brain. Okay, so if I'm reading this right, then I should get another round of actions. Yeah. Neat. No, because I want something that's going to proc sooner rather than later. I think I'm starting to get an idea for how their speed economy works. It's just weird. Like, it just doesn't make a ton of sense to me. Inflict suffering. Soup? Yeah, that's traditionally pretty fatal, so I think Victor's pretty tough. Typically I end by now. I just started really late. Yeah. What the heck? Oh, by 40% and then... Okay. I guess, no, you... Howl, and then... Well, you're not gonna lose focus. I guess I'll just punch you. You know the old saying, if magic ain't gonna do the trick, just punch him? So I guess it's just like... Within this space is the number of actions that you get. You go down... Oh, focus on you. Damage equal to 8. For each enemy afflicted by the suffering state. Yeah. Munch on it. So we're going straight into this next round. He's already doing his thing. So I'm just gonna pop ya, I guess. Yeah, we'll wait it out. Oh, it didn't kill him. Wait, he didn't die. Mournful tones, reduces focus, removes all negative states from you, sends it to the enemy, reduces focus, protects you against states being inflicted on you in the round, which is interesting. And Somber Thrill, which reduces focus, interrupts the enemy's planned action if the enemy is in the suffering state. Neat! We'll use that on... It actually won't matter because you're both going to die before then, but we'll have you ready just in case. Anyway, thank you. Choke on poison. If not for you, they what? What's going on?
No vad doigrałaś. If you hadn't shown up here. I need a moment. Leave me.
Who are those men? Thieves?
Ochrana.
Sorry, what?
Victor, I need to flee the country. Do you understand? Will you help me?
Agreed. How precisely am I supposed to help you?
Ensure me with a safe departure from Warsaw and transportation to Vienna, with all necessary discretion.
I can arrange that. Until then, you can stay at the Nadarzyńskis. You'll be safe there.
Thank you, Victor. Can we go now?
Sure.
Come on, I'll hail you a carriage.
You still haven't told me who the Ochrana were.
Wait, my travel chest. I never go anywhere without it.
I mean...
I'd feel safer if you rode with me to the Nadarzyńskis.
I got nothing else to
If
do.
I'm going to help you, I first have to visit the place where a friendship was born, and more than one hope died.
You did
where
not...
the gods of chaos lounge amid the absinthe fumes.
Please stop.
Что?
I need to go to the London bar.
Yeah.
Just hurry, please.
She goes, I need you to come with me. And he goes, before I can come with you, I must cross the sea and face the 7 dragons. Yeah, I just gotta go talk to my criminal friend at the bar. Like, I don't know, that's just such a oddly stupid way of saying any of the things that he said. Am I in the same area as the London bar? I didn't know that. I thought that was in a different section of the city. Bar Londonivski. Londonivski. It's very hard to read. See up here? Yeah. Do you have money, Victor?
A few days, Mr. Digits. A few days. You see this guy?
Mr. Nedges, I'll pay it back, I swear. They're running tomorrow at Mokotów racetrack. I'll win. Deal?
We had one as long as you paid your dues.
I'm begging you.
Quit your bawling. You'll get tear stains on my rug. It's Persian. You look tired. Want a coffee?
Always glad for a coffee. Can I interrupt you for a second? I'm in a rush.
I'm just sorting something out with this cow face here who doesn't pay on time. Where should we start? Teeth or knees?
Please, don't let him. I only owe 12 rubles.
Can I cover the debt? Does Victor care? That's kind of the more important question. I don't know that he does.
You'll make it up to me. Every kopieka.
Yes, I'll repay it all. Thank you, Mr. Nedges.
We're not saying goodbye yet. The boys will take you to stage 2 of our little chat. Get him out of here. So, how'd you take it? Black or cream and sugar?
Black, strong, no sugar.
Tell me what brings you here.
There's a certain woman who would like to disappear from Warsaw. Conventional transportation isn't an option.
What exactly do you mean by disappear?
Explain what you have. Yeah.
I'm looking for safe and discreet transportation to Vienna. On the double quick.
Sadly, the shivs can't help. That's not our line. Passport policy is a nightmare, and smuggling will get you the news. Not worth it. But I know a man, Javier something or other.
Is he French or Hispanic?
Although finding
or I
him
guess
might be
Spanish
tricky.
at this point.
You know where I can find him?
Thank the gods of chaos that you've got a great buddy like me.
Mm-hmm.
There are rumors going around that Javier's staying on one of the boats on the river. It's called the Malenka. I'd start there.
Thanks. I'll head off.
Not so fast. Have you been to Povishla since you got back from your travels?
I remember us trying to print some Graham rolls from old Marciniak's stall.
Me too! He sicked his dog on us, and we had to jump in the Vistula. Ligia saved us.
Ligia seems like the responsible
Ligia
one.
would rather have saved that dog.
Stuff goes on there that make your blood curdle. The locals can't stand outsiders and protect their own. Don't go around grilling random people.
Thanks. I can handle it from here.
Your coffee.
Did I at least drink the coffee? Feels kind of rude to just come in and be like, hey, I need a favor. And then, like, I don't know, he made you coffee, man. Something's gotta be sacred. Am I changing sections? Is there a bigger map? Yep, Povishla. Which is a new zone. I haven't been there yet. Where's the nearest transit point? To the right. Povishla. It is cool. I'm like starting to get a better handle on how some of their letters work. I mean, I cannot still read it, but like, I don't know. It's neat learning new things. In Povishla, you're more likely to get a blade. It loads so quickly. Find Javier in Povishla. Povishla. They're also just fun. It's just like fun words. How long we got? Yeah, 20 minutes. We're solid. Hey. I wish there was a more static marker. I know I've mentioned this before. Oh, are we here? I have to get past the sergeant. No.
Excuse me, officer.
What do you mean not allowed? Sergeant Kadash, folks gotta work there. Feed their families.
We're conducting an operation.
More like farting around. My taxpayer rubles are paying for you to chow down on herring. Let me through to the wharf.
And what are you here for?
What's going on here?
What's going on? Incompetence. The pigs had a weapons transport up and vanish on them, and now they're quaking in their boots.
Oh dear.
You watch your mouth. Nobody's getting in until we're through.
I need to get through. Can we make a deal? As one pole to another.
I am a Pole, like my father and grandfather before me, so I will reply in the spirit of our nation, our traditions. Fuck off! You can both go to hell. You're in Ruski territory.
I'm sorry, but I need to get to the wharf.
And how do you intend to do that? Shit! A magician! Get him, boys!
Oh dear. Yeah, they've got some very painful looking truncheons on them. Sure. We'll boost that. Damage of what? Oof. Jeez. 75. What do we got? Reduces focus impact, restores health, restores health. Let's... Oh! Upior just turns that off. Never mind. Oh, did we interrupt his thing? Oh, what are you marking me for? Yeah, we're gonna rock you. And then you... Yeah, you're the one who's getting the interrupting treatment. We will rock you. Did it work? It did not. I mean, there's no point in me even worrying about it. Increases inflicted damage by 5 if the target is currently marked. Cool. Could you maybe not let him do that? I would like to not be hit. Please. That was rude. That was rude and unnecessary. Yep, let's just drain it as fast as we possibly can. Inflict 1,000 points of damage. Factory of Pain. That's an interesting achievement. You first. And then you. Sure, let's just see what happens. Oh, right. The sounds he makes drains your focus. That makes a lot of sense, actually. I'm just gonna punch you again. And keep... I don't know. They're all very specific. I'm, like, still working in the non-damage dealing ones. We'll figure it out. We're gonna go just kind of heavy attacks on these people. Yep. Rack them and pack them. Oh, you lived. How unfortunate. Thoughtful development. Oh, that's such a cool name. Can't not use it. Those clubs do not look comfortable, though. Oh. That was kind of anticlimactic. I was like, oh, it's a whole new attack. Action and reaction. Cool. I guess one way to get around a police blockade is to just beat up all of the police. I'm certain there are no long-lasting consequences to that. I assume this is the ship. Yeah. Nobody's here. I'll take a look around. That's not a great way to introduce yourself to someone. The sheets bear traces of passion. A snuff box with cocoa leaves. It's an indispensable aid that someone can't do without. One's hand is instinctively guided toward the snuff box for support before any planned physical exertion, before a fight when one needs a vigorous boost, or in the bedroom when the situation calls for an equally vigorous stimulation. Yeah, that's the proper reaction to that. The bandages were wrapped around healthy, strong, uninjured hands and only later got soaked in blood. The blood of an opponent who got his face punched in, losing several teeth in the process. This is a whole... I mean, I guess, yeah, the best thing to do to learn about someone is to investigate their house, especially if you're a magic wizard who can read his stuff. 1, 2, 1, 2. Drops of sweat trickle down his head, irritated by thought. Blows fall to their rhythm, precision, eagerness, and the readiness to improve. I don't know that they needed the 1, 2, 1, 2. The blows struck with gloves left a clear trace on the bag. It has the force of a rushing river, the unpredictability of a flood, and the joy of the first drops of spring rain. Clothes, thrown from the shoulders like a ballast, lie in various nooks and crannies of the lodgings, waiting for someone to pick them up and put them on again, dirty and crumpled as they are. Whoever lives here doesn't exactly keep it spick and span. Javier has created a veritable bachelor's den for himself on the barge. This is where he lives, trains hard, celebrates victories in the company of women, or has them console him after losses. It seems that his life revolves around fighting. I should look around the neighborhood for a sports club.
Looks like Javier trains.
And if he finds out that you just walked into his house, he'll probably kill you.
I told you some dingbat was snooping around.
Or the three people on the
Flatfoots
dock
are
who watched
gone,
you walk in.
But I got a hunch I'm gonna have trouble with you.
Interesting hunch.
We taking him to Ariel?
Nah, we'll do this our way.
Really? It feels like everyone in Warsaw is trying to fight, and there's no reason for it. You don't take damage. Oh, no, status effects. You don't take damage. And you're just a dude with a gun. You shall be the first to fall. Come back and the first comment I see is, let me dump milk in your PC. Yeah. My friend who helped me find this particular one is reminding me of his ability to remove it. It's not that serious. He's just weird. It's a bit of an inside joke. Also, welcome back. Here's a thing I realized I haven't asked. How are you feeling today? How are you doing? I see that wall. Yeah. Velis is probably my favorite one aesthetically. I ate pizza today and my tummy liked it. Let's go. We love not having to do it to engage in Mortal Kombat with our own digestive system. He's so creepy. I love him so much. But yeah, that's awesome. I'm very happy for you. Yeah, snake him. I can think of few things I want to do less than be caressed by a giant snake monster. Yeah, kind of every time I see it, it's like, ugh, don't like how he caressed his face, I would have ran away. Yeah, so they can't see the Solutors. Like, that's kind of purely happening inside their heads. Like, only thaumaturges can see them. So, like, he's just like, man, that's, like, weird. They just feel it. I don't even know. I don't know if they physically feel it. I think it's, like, a feeling inside the head, because these are, like, emotion spirits, or, like, I don't know, flaw-based. They're weird. The game is very unclear on the average person's actual experience of a Solutor. So it's like a psychological thing. That seems to be the case. launches an attack on a rant. Yeah, that one's whatever. Anyway, left, right, and then whatever happens to this guy. That's horrifying. I hate everything about that. That's so cool. Yeah, no, I'm good. I got enough demons to fight. Yeah, but if you were a thaumaturge, you could control them.
Say who you are and what you're doing on my turf.
Oh, shoot.
My name is Viktor Shulsky. First, show yourself, coward.
Okay, yeah, he said the thing.
You're in no position to raise your voice.
You sent your goons at me.
Oh. We can talk as equals.
That's so cool.
What are you making such a gavolt for? What do you want?
That's so cool. That's such a cool Salutor. Dang. His looks like the nurse from DVD. I've always been a big fan of that particular kind of, like, shrouded aesthetic for, like, spirit monsters. It just is so cool. And his is really cool. I'm not going to ask about a Salutor, because I feel like that's rude. He also asked me a question. I'm looking for Javier.
I'm looking for Javier.
What for?
Let's say I need his services urgently.
Is that all? I took you for someone else.
Yeah, I can tell.
I can introduce you to Javier.
Also, Panda's sleeping before he streams later, otherwise he'd be here. I figured that y'all have lives outside of specifically watching me.
Should we head to the box?
It is nice to know that he's getting
Something
sleep.
like that. I see you've sniffed out what you can. Shall we?
I love his Salutor so much.
Lead the way. You sure changed your tune quickly.
Welcome to Povishla. Fighting first, hugging later.
I like
Arvel
it.
Rafe. Stick with me and they won't touch a hair on your head. Just don't come on Saturdays.
What happens on Saturdays?
Welcome to the dungeon. A mecca of gambling and violence. You see the box above the ring? I'll wait there. Make yourself comfortable. Put a bet on the fight. And come find me.
Does he have money? Is that what happened? It also looks like the vampire girls from RE Village. I don't remember much about what they look like. I think I watched part of Panda's play. I don't remember why I have seen someone play any of that game. Jeez. He's down. Stop. Oh, place a bet. There he is. I can DM it to you.
Place your bets, ladies and gents.
Yeah,
Don't
go ahead and
miss
do
the
that,
chance to
actually.
earn some
Very
dough.
curious.
How about a bet?
What kind of place is this?
You're awful twitchy. You want a spree or angling to rat us out? Who let you in here?
I came with Adio.
I came with Ariel Rofe.
If you're with Ariel, it's all hunky-dory.
Uh-huh.
You're in our dungeon here,
Hunky-dory?
gent. No rules, no restraints. That's how we play around here. Ask away. I'll tell you what I know.
Who's fighting?
Our pride and joy. A real canny lad from right here in Povishla. Barshchik.
And in the other corner?
Everybody who wants to take him on. All of them against one. Sort of a local tradition. So, you betting there, ain't you?
I mean, I'll bet.
I'd like to bet on the fight.
On Barshchik or on everybody else?
I'm gonna bet on Barshik,
I'll
but
put a rubble on
I
Barshik.
think it's a bad idea.
Corking choice.
You take IOUs?
Sure, why not? Get riding.
Ooh, yeah, Victor's completely broke. Oh, I should probably hydrate. Also, because it's my program and I can do whatever I want, I'm gonna just check that real quick. What just happened? Buttons. Oh, I've been stretching a lot, Usagi. Ugh, I'm kind of sleepy. I am feeling the effects of not taking care of my... Oh, right. Yeah, I do remember them. They lean a lot more into, like, the, I still can't remember why I've seen them. But, they lean more, like, towards the, not the Gothic aesthetic, I guess the Gothic aesthetic. You know, a lot more blacks. It's less of, like, a, dang. Now I want to, like, pull up a photo and dissect their thing. I'm not going to do that, though. Not right now, anyway. I might do that later. Their designs are very cool. They're very, like, in your face with their designs. But I think that was kind of just that entire game, and maybe the franchise. I've never played a Resident Evil game.
You're fretting, Ariel. His hips are fine.
Whose hips are fine?
Shouldn't you be at home right now? With your husband?
And you, what are you doing here?
Barstik, meet Victor Shulsky. He has business with Javier, and he'll do anything to meet him.
Anything?
Anything?
Anything. Victor is a thaumaturge. That might make for a fantastic main attraction. What do you think?
Huh?
Sorry, what? What? A magician in the ring? Yeah.
Wait. Wait. I just bet against myself.
This is not the agreement. After the fight. Everything after the fight. For now, I'm here with my bosom buddy, Barstik.
I like when you call me that.
First, a little tumor. Then, business.
You...
All right.
Absolute...
Yeah, I like him.
Can I change my bet? No, I cannot.
Señoras y señores, a slight change of plans. I won't be fighting.
Oh, never mind. It's me instead of him.
I know. Barstik is the best. But
You
listen,
definitely should. I'd love to see you play it and get your reaction to the story and puzzles.
Marcel and his brothers-in-law versus a son of Shurmishya, a swell, a magician, Victor Shulsky.
I don't know. I would have to look at it because I don't know. Resident Evil might be near that line of I don't know if I could handle it. Yeah, this is me admitting to a weak stomach, but you know, we're all friends here. We all watch me play Cooking Companions. He heals. He is immune to status effects. He takes less damage. We're gonna deal with you first. You. He's so... You could handle it? Maybe. I definitely want to... I want to look before I leap on that one, because it is something that I've been interested in. Who's punching first? You are. It's something that I've been interested in, but like very tentatively. Let's go. You don't do anything. Oh, and I can just rock your entire existence. I'm left. I'm right. And then I'm gonna feed you gold. I love that design, but it is like, it is a special type of, I guess? I don't even know. Oh, were you the other guy who got attacked? What the heck? What are you doing? Huh? Oh, no, you aren't this. You are just down. This is you. Okay. I'm comfortable waiting. Let's just make sure you don't get to do anything ever. You're kind of old to be fighting in a ring, aren't you? Oh, you heal. Let's not, shall we? Bro just said good night. He's so useful. Healing is only fair when the player does it. always been an... Hold on, I'm sorry.
Good, Victor. The crowd
Popped
loves
his
you.
entire spleen.
They love to hate you. That's all right, too.
Give them time. Does Victor deserve the neighborhood's respect?
Am I doing this again?
Maybe the chicos from Fifth Alley will make mincemeat out of him.
Oh, dear.
You can do it, Victor.
Yeah, as someone who has played a Souls game where the boss healed and I did weep.
Let's get on with it. Who's next?
It's always been interesting. It's like, huh, is it only fair when players do it? And it's only fair from like, I don't know. I don't know about fair. It definitely does feel awful when an enemy that you are facing heals. They are so focused. They are so focused. That's upsetting, because half of my entire kit. Interrupt the enemy's planned action if the enemy is suffering. Alright, so the play here is to Bukovac the lot of them. You don't take damage, right? Yeah. Oh, I probably should have started with you. Okay, from a game design perspective, you should be very sparing or very intentional about how often you let enemies heal or how you do that. Because, like, it also does depend a lot on, like, what your type of game is, how that all works and stuff. I don't know why I'm talking about this. My thoughts are very disorganized. Should probably focus more on the 3 very large men who are about to... Yeah. Why the stomach? Leave my stomach alone. It's unnecessary and uncool. Oh yeah, what does it do? Interrupts his action if he's in the suffering state. Yeah, go for it. You go first. Sit down. I'm not very worried about you, so I'm going to instead... It just distracts. It's so goofy. I love him. He's so just kind of weird. Oh, I can just inflict suffering. Interesting. Yeah, just focus on getting him out of the way. 1 point of damage. Oh, right. What's going on with my head? Jab and slither. The old jab and slither. Oldest combo in the book. It didn't work. See if it works the second time. It did. It is a 50% chance. This is not a way that I'd want to die. I would not want to black out after hearing the voice of greed whisper in my ear. Oh, you're still up? Yeah. Don't do that.
Straight from America. They box like a whirlwind and kiss like a dream. The Gordon sisters.
Box like a whirlwind, kiss like a dream.
Fucker.
Try not to get them even more damn riled up. I'm only here for professional purposes.
A professional ass kicking.
He just goes, I'm only here for...
So be it. Let's fight.
Frickin'... I don't know how to feel about any of the things going on right now. Okay, they both heal. Oh dear. They both heal. How much do you heal? 4? This is a Bukovac fight. Anyhow, how much do you heal by? 4? never do for season's greetings, comrades. Welcome, Mello. You are now party to... Oh no. Abia, you are party to what is not technically... I was about to say not technically violence against women. This is violence against women, but they did start it. So, you know. I don't know where I was going with that. I'm gonna be completely honest. There was not a thought behind that. Yeah, if they do the first fist, it's like domestic violence isn't a good look. Domestic violence implies a domestic relationship. I have met these two today. Sound alerts is off. I haven't set up sound alerts yet. What a shame. I will do that afterwards. Yeah, that's one of the risks you run when you don't do things in proper order. I can't believe I forgot. Well, I can believe I forgot sound alerts. Oh, please don't let that be the thing that... Okay. My name is Victor Shulsky, and you are going to get hit. She's going to up her defense. Which is up, you know, unfortunate for her, because I would have lost. How does the crowd feel when they just watch like this? She just walks up, squares up, and then suddenly moves like she gets cut to pieces. Maybe we do need to do the dab with Double Nancy and DBD and create the emote themselves. What's going on? Oh, you need a dap up, right. Anyhow, I believe it is time. That punch was so malicious.
Shit.
Sick, we did.
How much more?
Come on, smile. Bueno, that's enough for him. Come on, you deserve it. Did you see him? Not such a weak chico.
Do I win money from the bet so I can stop relying on the charity of my sister?
Mainly, I feel cheated, Senor Javier.
Come on.
Javier Sanchez Villaconejito Ramirez. Good to meet a friend of Ariel's. Tell me, gringo, how can Javier help you today?
This man just really just called him a gringo. That's funny.
I need a smuggler.
I know, Mago. Say what you need me to smuggle.
Who? One lady needs to discreetly leave the Russian partition and get to Vienna.
For how much?
She can afford it. Let's just say she's quite far up in high society.
A rich chica wants to go to Vienna? Well, I don't know. I don't know.
Yes, you do.
I'm sure somebody is looking for this Klafter. Otherwise, she'd get on a train.
If they catch us, it's la muerte para nuestros amigos.
However,
it's
fortune
death for our
favors
friends.
chutzpah, after all.
Oh, he's Jewish.
Diablo. The river giveth, the river taketh away. Vámonos.
So, what's now?
Now go get the lady, and we'll meet at Port Praga at night. But tell that Klafter of yours that it ain't gonna be a tea party.
Adios.
Yeah, hold on, what time is it? It might be time for me to wrap up. It quite is. Let's get outside. I don't want to... Oh, the bookkeeper owes me money, unless he's like, well, you bet on the other guy.
I've come to collect my money.
Hey, why are you jerking me around here? You want to bet on yourself?
I didn't know I'd be fighting.
That's no excuse. I ain't paying.
Can I force you
Now
to pay?
scram.
Victor, you can't be the only broke son of a rich family walking around this city. It's a bad look. Alright, this is about as good a point. Kick his ass for your money? I would, but it didn't give me the option. Anyhow, let's save. I haven't done that at all today. I need to go take a nap. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming to the inaugural debut of my my new I don't even know. Things work better now. Thank you for streaming. Thank you for watching. This was a lot of fun, and things just are kind of working, and I'm very happy. I will do my best to get the things that are not set up for Friday. I will be streaming on Friday at 2:30, or at least that's the plan. I am not going to put up a schedule this week because, as you may or may not have seen, I have forgotten. Just kind of fell down. Up, link in the Discord on Panda's Life too. Yes, to those of you watching. Hold on. Wait, it should still work. Hold on. I have a dear friend of mine who will be streaming later, and I think the command will still work, unless I can't remember how to spell his name. Does it work? Let's go. Yeah, definitely go over to his channel, check him out. He'll be streaming in a couple hours, I think. I actually don't know if he's going to be streaming very much far past right now. So that'll be fun. He's awesome. That's not him. Did I do the wrong thing? Oop. Well, that's not it. Wait, is that not it? Did I forget a capital somewhere? Did I forget a capital? Oop. Usagi, you have his thing nearby, right? I can't find it for some reason. You should be able to do the command. Actually, no. No, we never buckle in the face of failure. It's X_. I got this. I can do this. I'm an adult with responsibilities. Just got out an ad. That shouldn't happen. Huh. Yeah, that's another thing for me to look at, because that shouldn't be going on. Right? This is the right one? Enjoy your money. Yeah, that shouldn't be... Yeah, this is not the correct account. Dang. Well, I can always cheat. Also, I don't know why you just got sent to an ad, because those shouldn't still be enabled. Oh, there's a second X. There's a second X. Yep, here we go. I figured it out. Yep, here we go. I figured it out. You're so funny. Anyway, this is the right one. Oh, I just realized I could hear an echo. Yeah, as soon as the stream turns off, I'm probably just gonna fall asleep. So, that's exciting for me. But, yeah, he'll be streaming later. Definitely go check him out. But thank you all for coming. Thank you all for doing the thing. Where did the sound go? What sound? What sound? Don't tell me the sound stopped working. Huh? What sound? You got the right one? Yeah? Okay. It was me? Alright, cool. Yeah, heart attack. Anyway, I'm gonna go to sleep now. Thank you all so much for coming. Go check out Panda. And I'll see you all next time. Alright. Bye-bye.